We are back in the arena, and today we are going over a budget GRUUL deck. Now, you gotta forgive me, there are 3 mythics in here, but yeah, that's it. 3 mythics, and that's your whole deck. We are working off of this idea called Prowess. As you can see, there are 25 non-creature spells and 13 creature spells, which makes Prowess really good with the Monastery Swiftspear and the Dwarven Forge-Chanter. He has Ward, Pay 2 Life, and Prowess. We don't care about that Ward at all. That 1/3 with Prowess is kind of what we really wanted right there. And, yep, that's really all the cards that really have Prowess, including Jaya, Fury Negotiator. For her +1, she could create a 1/1 monk creature token with Prowess. Then her -1 is exile 2 cards from your library. Choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. That helps you get down to your spells to where you could actually do things. The -2 is target creature an opponent controls. Whenever you attack this turn, Jaya, Fiery Negotiator, deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures to that creature. Right? So she can start creating these monks and getting them on the field, and then later on in the game she can start nuking people off the field depending on how many creatures are attacking. Right? And then -8, we never get to the minus effect on these guys, or at least very rarely, but whenever you cast a red instant or sorcery, copy it twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. This is fantastic for stuff like Lightning Strike, that's 6 to the face. Whirling Strike, that's +4/+4. Trample First Strike, that's really powerful. Play with Fire is 4 to the face, or, you know, nuke 2 creatures. Same with the Lightning Strike, you can nuke 2 creatures. Giant Growth, that makes that really big. And then you could put Whirling Mist on top of it, or even the Gaea's Gift on top of it. So this is what this deck is intended to do. It is supposed to swing, make your creatures really big, and then do more damage than your opponent previously anticipated taking. Yep, looks like a fun one. It's very budget friendly. You should have no problem at all crafting this, or most people probably have a couple Jayas lying around. So let's get into some matches and see how this guy does. And before we do, make sure you've liked and subscribed. It really does help the channel out a lot. You guys have been amazing out there. This channel has been doing a lot better than I thought it would. Like, I'm happy with the results. Thank you for your support. It's been really appreciated. Let's get into this matches, see how it goes. Alright, we got the Dwarven Forge-Chanter. Not my favorite Prowess card, but, you know, it is a card. It is a card. Yeah, there we go. Drops a red, passes turn. We're going to drop a green, drop the Chanter. Even if he removes this, him paying 2 life is good enough for me to really feel like he's done his job. Yep, get him out. Okay. He's probably never seen this card before. He's probably like, what the heck is that? Not much of a call to see the Dwarven Forge-Chanter. Ooh, that would be nice to kill indeed. So let's do it. This is kind of nice to get out, but I kind of want to kill the Shigeki Jukai Visionary. If he gives me the opportunity, we will. He gives me the opportunity. Well, okay, and we will still get a damage off. What if we got a lot of damage off? No. Save it. Save it. End turn. That deals with a pretty good threat with Shigeki Jukai Visionary. This card's really good, but it seems to blow up quite a bit. Opponent very slow to react. Ends up doing a Butler. Interesting. Mills 3 cards. He gets the Fellstinger out. Death Bonnet Sprout, very good. Okay. We'll go to my turn. We could Iconoclast here. We didn't get the mana that I actually kind of desired. But we can do something like this. Yeah, get in there. In this turn, we're just going for damage. He wants to keep that butler alive, it looks like. Mills of mana. So Deathbound and Sprout does not flip over. Gains a life off of the land. Okay, what's he got down here? Fell Stinger's really good. Infernal Grasp. He actually kills the wrong creature here. But taking 4 with the Infernal Grasp seems a little bit rough. We finally got that land. Okay. Let's get this down. Let's get either Lightning Strike or Giant Growth. I think we'll stick with... Uh-oh, we just lost our Jaya. But we have to swing for this turn. Yep, that looks good. We clear a creature. He's probably getting the Bellsinger back or the Shigeki. Probably just Shigeki, actually. That's what I would do. That gets more things back. Fellstinger. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go to end turn. Only one creature in the graveyard. Deathbound at Sprout will continue to mill. Doomed Dissenter. He's definitely blocking with the Doomed Dissenter. And we are really relying on Tempered and Solitude here. Exploit. What's he going to exploit? The Dissenter, probably. Yep. Yep, he creates his little tutu. Draw some cards. Swings in for 1. My turn. Audacity. This is pretty good. Let's put it on the Chanter. Then, to stop the block, we're going to do that. Get it back off of the field. We don't want that Death Touch coming in and hurting our guy. We're going to swing. We get a mana out there. Then make it grow some more. 9 damage. Let's go. Trample damage is 7, and we could play that mana from the exile. And he's finally flipped his Hulk, which is good for him. And that is game. Oh, wait. That's not what I thought it was. I thought that was the guy that made me kill my own creature. Yeah. Huh. So a couple of things can happen here. We're going to swing as is usual. We get mana. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. No, this is fine. No, it's not, because he double blocks here. Start with this dude here and pop that on him. He gets up to a 6/4. So I at least kill the Death Hound. And I go down to 1 HP on it. I'm going to get the second Dwarven Forge-Chanter down just to protect my guys a little bit. He's at 6 HP. Gotta find a way to break through him. Up to 7. Morbid Opportunist comes down. Taxidermist comes down, and we are way behind on the curve. That's not what we wanted to draw. Not at all. Swinging. And, oh no. This is not the best. He takes it though. A little bit afraid of what I have in my hand. I understand. That is understandable. Gotta find a way to get 4 damage off. We're at 16. This might be the starter deck. Yeah, kind of looks like it. Crawling infestation. All the thingamajigs. That's big. Okay. Now, swing in with this. We need to get something exiled that's good and not mana every single time. He's double blocking. Crazy stuff. He's a madman. Okay, we will kill one of them. Get a couple of damage off. Jewel Thief is probably not what we want. No, we want a Lightning Strike. Jaya. I don't know about Jaya. This probably won't survive, but he's got what? That's 2 times 6 is 12. 16, 17 damage on field. We're gonna have to put this Jaya down. And
everything with fire burns all your creatures.
We're gonna get a 1/1.
The experience will do you good.
Doomed Dissenter comes down. What you got? He's going right into swings. He might have me here. He's going right at the Jaya with all of that. Yeah, I mean, like, that's fine. I thought for sure he was going for face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, those zombies. We're still at 16 health. I would say that he wasted an attack there. Oh, wow. We got another Jaya. Let's get that down. Swinging with just him. Oh my god, how has that happened every single time that we get a forest? It's been a forest every single time we've done Tempered in Solitude. I'm gonna call bullcrap. Okay, we gotta be,
1,000 years.
Let's
they never learn
see.
Not to
2.
Eyes open.
Godly. What in the world is going on? Yeah, this is a loss, but I don't know how bad of luck you can honestly get. I want to review this match in particular. He's going all after the Jaya again. He could just go to face, like... He could literally go to face and wreck me.
You're lucky I'm nice enough to just leave.
Really obsessed with getting Jaya off the board. Alright. So, again, nothing important. There it is. There it is. Oh, whew. There it is. I knew it had to be somewhere. Knew it had to be somewhere. Yeah. And if we took advantage of maybe a newer player here, you know, too obsessed with the planeswalkers, and that's what did him in here. Like, if he was going for face, he would have won, but he didn't. He went after the planeswalkers. Distraction techniques. Starting with Monastery Swiftspear. A couple of giant growths, but no green mana. But if you were around for the last match, we have no problem drawing green mana. Oh, another thing is, especially like when I got back into Magic the Gathering about a year and a half, 2 years ago, I wasn't sure where Standard was sitting, and I watched videos all the time to get back into where Standard was. I knew where Historic was, but of course the accounts I have don't have any Historic cards in them. It's very expensive to make these big Historic. Oh, it's just like that, huh? But as I was saying, it's very expensive to make these big Historic decks, so I watch a lot of different channels to help me catch back up. Like, I think if that guy were to watch some videos, he would see go to face, not the planeswalkers, whenever you're that far ahead. You know, he would have won that game. But hey, this is 2-0. This means 2-0. I'm counting that. All green mana. We're switching it up this time. I love how it goes between like having all red, all green, this and that. The shuffler's been really atrocious to me lately. It's been really sad. The only thing I could actually effectively do right now is drafting. Or so it seems. See, this is a terrible reckless impulse. I was hoping for one land. But we can get a lightning strike off to face. It's kind of not where I want to be right now, but otherwise we lose it. Now we just lose a Gaia's Gift. More red mana. Tossing the Dwarven Forge-Chanter down. And we'll pass turn. Okay. Soldier deck. And he's tapped out. Ha. Tapping 2 red, that's how we want to do this. I want the green mana. That is absolutely perfect. Then Audacity. Then Giant Growth. There's 9. Dump your hand off on one creature. It's fine. It's fine. Cohort. Creates another 1/1. Swings in for 2. Creates another 1/1. Cohort's a nice little blocker guy. Okay. So, we gotta think here. We could lightning strike this. So let's do that now. He's out of mana. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's for him. Okay. Let's Audacity on this. He's out of mana, remember. Swing. And then Whirling Strike. Gives him first strike among other things. That's 9 more coming at your face. That blocks 1, that blocks 2, that blocks 3 damage. Starting with you. Oh, that's 5 damage altogether. But it gets him within, oh, what do you call it? Play with fire. It gets him within play with fire. He has enough to block the damage next turn, which is great for him. He does swing here. That gives him 3 damage to block, and he might have actually just killed himself. Reckless Impulse. Let's see what we can get. Mana. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed at this point in the game. Yeah, he's out. Woohoo! 3-0. And we have time for one more match. Gaea's Gift, Monastery Swiftspear. I think this is decent enough. And I'm thinking, do we put the Ridgeline out first, or do we go like this? I think we go like this, get that extra damage off. 1 damage is the difference with this deck. 1 damage is a lot. Another Ridgeline, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's go. We exile a green mana, which is kind of fine. Mulch. That means that he is not prepared for what's about to happen to him. A Jewel Thief goes away. That's kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. Our hand's kind of garbage, but we're going to roll with it. Lurgoyf. Incredible. Look at that luck from the opponent. 1/1 counter. Okay, let's try it. Let's try to hit him. Jaya. He's gonna do it. I think it's better to keep this guy alive than it is to cast that Jaya. That's really good. Oh my god, can we stop? Like, let's stop drawing this card. Alright.
Everything with fire burns all your bridges.
Choose target creature an opponent controls. When you attack this turn, it deals damage equal to the number of creatures that are attacking or whatever. Yep, let's make another guy with prowess. Swing. And that Tempered in Solitude is kind of hurting us at this point. I probably should have, you know, swung before I put out the Jaya. But the more you know. Gets his old Rustine back. Okay, swinging for 5 at the Jaya. I think I protect Jaya for a turn.
Learn to throw a punch, kid.
Oh my word, we drew mana. Let's go ahead and do this.
I improvise better
Play
than
with
most
fire
people
seems
plan.
good. Play out the mana. Yeah. Swing first, right? Because we're going to get another card exiled. Another play with fire. Okay. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we want that. Yep, definitely want it. That puts him down to 5. Old Rustine. We have the Jewel Thief on board too. Giant Growth tells us that we're definitely going to let go of the Jaya. Exile the top card. Top 2 cards.
Kindles the heart.
We want the Whirling Strike. I think that's match, right? Let's swing like this. Exiling mana. Gross. I think we hit this one more time before the blocks happen, right? Yeah. Double blocking. That's 6. We're going to do it like this. And then we're going to do it like this. Then we're going to do it like this. Down to 2. Mana. And we'll leave this Jaya down there. She's doing great. No use to burn this off. Next turn we could use this card for Prowess. Get 1 more damage off on the opponent. Opponent is at 2 though. So it's not looking good. And now it's looking a little bit better. A very good creature here. Let's exile the top card.
Round 2. Eyes open.
Iconoclast. This, it's not pretty, but here's what we're gonna do. Kick it. Yep. And Monastery Swiftspear. Yep. Yep. Swing and a scoop. Man, didn't expect to go undefeated with that deck in play, but that's what happened. We went undefeated. Wow, let's go look at this, and we'll talk about what this deck could probably be weak against, and etc, etc. So, where do I see this deck sitting? Well, this is a different way of experiencing Gruul. Usually with Gruul, you have red creatures on the front half that are really fast. Then as the game escalates and advances, you have bigger and bigger green things near the end of the game. But this deck is totally dedicated to playing as many spells as possible. And a lot of times you're going to burn out if you're in most situations when you're doing this. But the Tempered in Solitude, even though we do burn ourselves on this card a couple of times, but that's just how red is. That's just the attitude of red. Sometimes you burn yourself, like what's the card? You create a treasure, you discard a card, you draw 2 cards. Oh, what was it? Let's look. Big Score. It's kind of like Big Score. You could really burn yourself with Big Score, and because you could discard a card and draw 2 cards that are worse than both the Big Score and the card that you discard. Let's say that you discard a Fable of the Mirror Breaker and you draw 2 lands, right? That's gonna happen. You're gonna blow up a card like we blew up a Jaya in those matches, right? That's just par for the course with red. But the ability to get in swiftly and move faster than your opponent far outweighs the downside of burning up a Jaya on occasion. In fact, she's not really that great. She helped us win a couple of matches. She adds an element of the ability to control the battlefield. That's why she's in this deck. You don't necessarily need this card in here, but I put it in here just because I think it makes this deck more consistently good, right? And you get to look at more cards. And with Reckless Impulse as well, you're exiling top 2 cards. You may burn them off, but a lot of the times you're going to be able to play at least one of those 2 cards, and that's going to be always good, right? We're getting in there with Swiftspear. Our idea with this deck is just cast, and it's very effective. But what do I think that it would do really terrible against? Any kind of a really big deck, this would gobble this deck right up. When you start seeing things like mono blue tempo decks are going to really give this deck a run for their money, because we don't have any real way of getting rid of their creatures except for being faster than them. And if this gets countered on turn 2, you're kind of done. If any of your creatures get countered, except for Jewel Thief doesn't really matter in here, right? But there he is, the Dwarven Forge-Chanter. If he gets countered, right, you're going to be playing from behind a lot, and mono blue is probably going to win against this deck. Jaya will probably be definitely countered. Then you lose access to those cards that are in your deck with the exile effect of her. Yeah, so mono black would actually probably also beat this. But if we're using this just to do our daily wins, like those really big, strong decks will beat this. But any other kind of jank that you're going up against, especially in play with people building out their collections slowly over time, this deck will give them a run for their money. Well, thank you for joining today in the arena. I had a lot of fun with this deck. I had a deck that was close to this, but it had a lot more creatures, and started manipulating it and took a lot of the creatures out and kept adding spells. I'm like, is this good? Well, what if I put more prowess in here? So I just literally searched prowess, and it's like, Dwarven Forge-Chanter, Swiftspear, or Monastery Swiftspear, Jaya, Fiery Negotiator. These guys have prowess. Let's go prowess. Let's make a prowess deck, right? It just so happened to work out really well, at least in the small amount of matches that I played. I played 4 matches with it. It won 4 games, so take that as you will with a small sample size, right? But I think it did pretty well. Watch out for mono blue, watch out for mono black, but thank you for joining today. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're still here. Appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me. It's been wonderful to spend some time in the arena and have an excuse to play Magic the Gathering from the lady. Thank you again one more time. You guys have a good day. Bye.